beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to my Tarot Nook. How's everyone doing? Welcome, everybody. So I hope everything has been well and good for you. Let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on with you for today's reading, Capricorn. All right, we have soul power. Ooh, that's a good one. So you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And I feel like this is super powerful, super important, because a lot of you here, whatever it is that you're seeking in your waking life, whether it's peace, harmony, stability, structure, whatever it is that your heart desires, whatever it is that you're struggling to attain, and it's just, you feel like sometimes you might be losing faith, or you might feel like your prayers are not being heard. I feel like just this is a great reminder to remember that you have your soul power is what's connected to the universe here, and you really have to kind of how they say you create your life story. I feel like you really have to allow yourself to command your soul in the direction that you want to go. So commanding, I guess one way to say it is to kind of align with yourself so that you're walking that path. Okay. So it just feels like could be some type of struggle going on. Some of you could be getting over some hardships, some health issues overall. So just kind of remember that your soul power is very present within you all the time. All right, reach within. Let's see where things are for you moving forward. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Ooh, that's nice. I feel like it kind of calls out the word compassion as well. We also have denial. I don't feel like you're in denial anymore, Capricorn. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. You're not in denial anymore about the things that you may have been in denial about. You're kind of picking yourself up and taking yourself by the reins, so to speak, and you're guiding yourself. I feel like a lot of you, self-love might have been something tough to kind of achieve for yourself, and maybe you've given too much love and too much compassion and passion to everybody else around you. So I feel like right now you're kind of inverting, or the message is to invert that towards yourself, and then see, because you're able to see yourself in everyone. So as you see yourself in everyone, the things that you do for other people, you should direct that towards you and feel it for your own self, for your own well-being. Okay, so I feel like you have a lot of there's going to be a lot that you might be unlocking soon. Abilities, powers, however you want to word them, strengths. All right. And you're gonna be able to kind of achieve that peace and harmony. But some of you are healing. Okay. Some of you, there's some type of a healing taking place. Pain, agony, health. Something's healing though. It is going to heal. It will not be a problem anymore. You will heal and get past something here, Capricorn. All right. Let's see what your romance angels want to shout out to you right now, Capricorn. Yeah, I see you deserve love, Capricorn, and you are lovable. So, yeah. We have a deceptive energy here. We also have codependency, and we have chemistry. So, bottom, this could be the one. I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of kind of cleansing going on. Okay, there's somebody that you have strong chemistry with, but I don't feel like that's somebody that perhaps was, oh my gosh, my cats, every time my cats jump, the whole thing shifts. Anyway, so I feel like you've been in a relationship around somebody, but there was a lot of deception, there was a lot of betrayal. Somebody wasn't being honest in the relationship. Somebody may have deceived you, lied to you, or even cheated. All right, and that's kind of why excuse me, I feel like the message, the reminder is that you deserve love and you've got that soul power within you. But I feel like for some of you, this person that could have maybe kind of hurt you, affected you, deceived you, okay, there could have been a lot of codependence on each other. Addictions were affecting your romantic life together. The chemistry, the attraction is there, but I feel like for a lot of you, at some point, this could have been the one, okay? Like if things were aligned, if things were where they needed to be, you may have believed or felt like this was the one. But I feel like somebody was also misleading here with that situation. So it feels like the love that you deserves to strike you, and so you're supposed to feel it. You're not supposed to wonder and question if it's there. All right. Let's see what other messages are here for my beautiful Capricorns. All right, mirror. Clarity. So we also have solitaire, yeah. And limits. We also have a runner or running. So essentially, I feel like currently you're in a place, you're in a reflective place in your life. The mirror, the reflections here, but I feel like you and this person did share the feelings, whatever feelings you have or had, were shared at some point. I just feel like somebody was less honest than the other person, and I feel like the intentions were not in a good place. So that's why the deception kind of comes to the top. And I feel like somebody here reached their breaking point, the limit. So it just feels like a Capricorn. For some of you, somebody could be on your mind, somebody pulling you in, your frequency. We'll check in with them here in a minute. But I feel like overall, you chose to kind of go the lone route, or the route where you're kind of like, it's like you're not the runner, or you're not running like as the runner, but you're running in a different direction from things that have perhaps hurt you in the past. Okay. There's a lot of ghosting. This is somebody that could have ghosted you. Okay. Played the disappearing act quite a bit. But essentially I feel like, we'll see, like I said, we'll see here what's going on with them in a minute, but it feels like there's an energy here within you that's kind of trying to heal from that. Okay, that's trying to love yourself the way and you see yourself in others, versus loving others and try to have people see you for who you are. Because it's not a preaching session. It just feels like the pride that you're taking in yourself is the acknowledgement, okay, that loving yourself is important. And if you're not there, that's the next step. That's what's coming through. You're going to realize how important it is and how great and liberating it is when you have an understanding of yourself, and love yourself, okay? Yeah, the Lovers. So, okay, I'm going to pull 9 cards, bottom of the deck, 10 card total reading. The top here is you, what's around you, and what's ahead of you, okay? The Lovers and the Devil, Capricorn, you're showing up in your own reading and in your own line. So 4 coins in reverse, 6 of coins, Ace of coins, Temperance in reverse, Knight of Swords, King of coins, the Sun in reverse, and we have 4 of wands in reverse. So it does feel like I'm talking about an energy here that's from the past to some degree. There's quite a bit of fleeting energy from this person. This is somebody that was not consistent, lacked permanence. It just feels like they were not interested in the commitment, or whatever promises they were making they did not mean. Okay, it just feels like this is somebody that was very lazy, kind of unstable, very dodgy, okay, very inconsistent. And this is a card of love, okay? And so I feel like this was somebody that was not brave enough to see the connection through, see the commitment through. I feel like they didn't have the courage to speak out either. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that, rather than kind of push things towards commitment, I feel like they were kind of more, going with whatever they can get, okay? Very, very, this is somebody that has like a lot of conflict in their life, maybe conflict at home, like not just with you, conflict at home, but like with people that they know, conflict. So I feel like they lack permanence in that sense. They lack that stability in that sense to stay consistent with anything. They can't. All right, the Lovers card here, your current situation or what's on your mind, or who. I feel like the biggest thing that's on your mind right now showing up is, like I said, this could be the one. You are not ruling out the potential for having a soulmate connection with somebody that, you're going to be manifesting yourself. You might be creating what it is that you want, and it may be coming your way very, very soon. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's more about having a union that feels like a soulmate connection. So there's a lot to this connection in your mind that you've learned from. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're in a place right now where somebody is really trying to return into your life. I don't know if you know this or not, or you don't know this yet. They're trying to return into your life. They're trying to rekindle something with you, okay? But it's just not there yet because they want you to be, they don't know how you're going to see it. Like, how are you going to accept it? And I feel like for a lot of you here, you specifically, you have somebody that's very envious of you in your life, or you may know them, you may not know who they are, but there's envy here around you. So it almost feels like somebody does not want you to have what they can't have, Capricorn, and it's really, really crazy. So again, each card, I'm going to read it as it is. If it connects to the person or somebody else, we'll call them out. The Devil here, you're showing up in the center. You're showing up as yourself. How are things making you feel? Where you are right now? Some of you could be feeling a little trapped overall, mental entrapment. You could be trapping yourself within your thoughts. You could be putting yourself in a place where you feel like you don't, like the things that you deserve or want, you can't achieve or have. But remember, I feel like your angels want you to know that you deserve love, but there's a lot of other personal things that you're like getting empowered in, getting upgrades, you know, or downloads, however you want to see it, Capricorn. So you're coming across as kind of in a place where you're kind of focused, but there's a lot of kind of obsessiveness taking place as well. Some of you could be obsessing over the thoughts that perhaps negative thoughts where maybe your person cheated on you or was cheating on you, and you know, you felt like, you know, stuck. All right. Some of you could be dealing with other issues here, like kind of getting yourself or putting yourself in a pattern of negative thinking. So just it's super important here to feel free and free yourself from whatever is holding you back, Capricorn. I'm talking to you directly here. This is all about you. You have overcome a lot of challenges. Okay, it's very present. And it also feels like, you know, there's still some challenges that you're trying to break away from. It could be again mentally, because not mental illness, but mentally, like in the mind, you need to kind of work on that, like soul power, reach within and command yourself to do the right things for yourself. Okay, it's very present, that it's a powerful card to come in the center for you. So I feel like it's more of an empowerment, but it's also speaking the facts of the situation. All right. And also for many of you, if we're talking about this connection in general or whatever that energy is around, the connection was not in a healthy place anyway. The connection was trapped. Okay, it was full of deception and kind of codependency problems with addictions. So there could be like just a lot going on there. All right. So the Four of Coins in the reverse for you, Capricorn. I don't know why I kind of scrunched these all over, but this one, it looks better this way. All right, so your Four of Coins here, what you're wanting or worried or you won't get, that you would get or don't get, I don't know. Let's ask the question though. What is it that's going on? What are you wanting and desiring, and what's coming? Four of Coins in reverse. I feel like, look, two fours in the reverse, two signifiers of stability. That's kind of inverted right now. I feel like a lot of you here, I feel like you just kind of want to take a step back, kind of connect with yourself. Some of you may be shutting down a little bit, focusing on what your path is and how you want to plan it, how you want to create what you want. It's coming through as though you're taking a break from something, okay? You have been in a place where you could have been around materialistic people, okay? And you could have been around people that kind of really siphoned you, okay? Drained your energy, narcissists. Narcissists can do that, you know, especially if you're a good supply. And outside of that context, though, it just feels like you're worried about losing whatever it is that you currently have. Like, you don't want to lose more. You don't want to feel more. You want to different. You want something new. You want something different. Okay. You want to change. You want to do something that's going to stabilize your life, your approach to thinking. Okay. But you were dealing with somebody that was very, very stingy when it came to love. They weren't giving. They weren't as giving as you were. All right. And that's still kind of, for some of you, that's affecting, that's knocking you back a little bit. All right. It just feels like there was just a lot of broken promises or nothing was ever seen through. You know, we're dealing with a fickle energy. All right. So what's around you, Capricorn? Six of Coins is here. This is a Taurus energy, but it's also associated with the moon. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, people see you as somebody that's very abundant and, you know, capable of growing things, fixing things, correcting things. They rely on you, the depending on you. That shows up quite a bit here. I feel like this is somebody that sees you as a person where you're very kind. Okay, you give, you're a giver, you're like a lover, you're a giver, you're a kind, warm person. But here's the thing. They see that, they take that as an opportunity. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody that likes to kind of breadcrumb what they do. Like I said over here, they're also very restricted. They're kind of stingy with what they do. It kind of shows up here a little bit, but I feel like that's a helicopter. I don't know if you can hear that. But a lot of you, I feel like this is more about, this is somebody that likes to do whatever they need to do to get what they want. So it I feel like you're just, some of you, this person is just gross. Like, they don't, I don't know if they have morals and values or if they're finding them and working on it, but it just feels like in the context of this reading, and especially like how they see you, they find you interesting, but it's because of your loving and giving nature. Because everything else around this talks about, hey, caution, things are trapped, stability is not there, being stingy. Ace of Coins here, how they currently feel specifically. I feel like they would like an opportunity here, a door to open up for an opportunity to kind of interact with you, connect with you, or something. They're reaching. Look, they're reaching to offer something. They want to offer something that can say, hey, can we just kind of be nice towards one another? Can we just be civil towards one another? How you doing? What's going on, Capricorn? I feel like that's kind of what they're feeling. That's like what they secretly want. All right. But here's the thing. The communication is obvious with the ace. A lot of times communication is the door opener of things. But a lot of you here, I feel like, I don't feel like anybody has abundantly fulfilled their bucket of needs. And that's why I wonder if they're a narcissist the way you do. It's like you have like something very special, like you make them feel a certain way. It's not something that they care to admit. Even if they speak about it, they're not connected to it. It's more about how it's kind of like you make them feel and look good, not because you don't look good or you're not good. It's like you empower them a certain way, and they like that. They like how you see them a lot, and I feel like they miss that about you too. So the Temperance in the reverse, the challenge right now. The challenge is, hello, final straw, breaking point. Things are not where they seem to be, and they're not going to be. There's an imbalance. There's a lot of problems. I feel like there was definitely, see, with the Six of Coins and the 10%, lacking reciprocity, not giving in as much as they're taking, and not keeping things fair and balanced, breadcrumbing, taking things slow the way they want it, the way they see it should be, versus, doing things right and being kind of balanced. I mean, obviously, but I feel like this is an energy here. The biggest challenge, okay, is I think a lot of you kind of get under their skin because you call them out. Capricorn, you don't let them get away with stuff. So I feel like for a lot of you, they feel like you antagonize things, but that's another thing. That's something. Honestly, some people, that's the manipulation. That's the game. Is to say they deflect and project. Okay, so it just kind of comes across that they're projecting a lot. But it's like you call them out for what it is and you stand their ground, and it really puts them in a place where they don't have room. And I feel like that's the biggest challenge is they can't square up with you because you don't take the crap. You don't, you're not going to. Okay, so what's ahead of you, beautiful Capricorn? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is a Capricorn Aquarius energy here, so you're showing up a little bit. With the Knight in reverse, I feel like a lot of you are not. I feel like a lot of you that you already know this person's fickle. So like in the event or in the circumstances where you do contact each other or talk or meet or interact, you're not taking this person seriously. Like I feel like you already know this person lacks direction. I feel like if you engage in any way, shape, or form, it's going to be more like because they reached out versus like, you're interested. This is a very reckless energy. This is somebody that can cause problems for you, has caused problems for you in the past, and is not afraid to kind of throw somebody under the bus type of energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be some type of, if there's going to be any kind of direction or contact, it's not going to have the contact. There's no direction in terms of purpose, okay? Taking direction towards the contact, but the contact's not going to have a broad, big, magnificent purpose whatsoever. I feel like we really are talking with about a conceited, selfish person here. Right? This is all about what they want and how they want to see it. They kind of don't want to listen. They don't want to argue. All right. They don't want to deal with the consequences of their actions from the past. King of Coins here. We have a Virgo Leo energy. What to expect? I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of security in your life coming forward. Some things may have taken a long time to grow or materialize, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of positive, practical path for you looking ahead, Capricorn. I feel like for a lot of you, some things, like I said, took years and years and years to get to. Some things you're just kind of waking up to and realizing, but there's a lot of roots here Okay, there's a lot of stability coming through. I feel like what you're looking for in terms of the soulmate, or if a soulmate's coming in your direction, somebody's going to be knocking on your door here soon in any capacity. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, like, what do you call it? Experience now behind a lot of things, okay? You know what you want, you know what you need, you know what's meant to be prosperous for you, for your happiness, for your well-being, okay? But essentially, I think this is somebody, if somebody's coming your way, which they may, it may be taking some time, but it's finally going to be happening here soon. I don't know. When I say soon, I guess what, couple, like, I don't know, a month, two, whatever is going on that's slowly happening. It's come back with a lot of experience and wisdom, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, it could be you, but the person that could be also entering your life here, there could be somebody coming through. They're gonna be like smart people, like scientist style, like engineer, like wow, like teacher. I don't know, whatever it is that they do, they're really smart, like really smart. So I feel like not just kind of life smart, but like, again, doing other things smart, like very, very capable, very stable energies coming your way. All right. I don't know if it's going to be attached to you specifically for you, or it's somebody else that's coming in, but there's stability, that strong stability coming your way. That's something that's great to like in terms of what to expect. Final word advice. I feel like the biggest message here is, there was just a lot of extra, okay, temperance and the four of coins, a lot of excess expectations, excess, unrealistic ego, unrealistic desires. And I feel like, it's time to flip the pessimism into optimism. Capricorn, you could have been in a very dark place, but the sun is wanting to come out, so let it come out for you, okay? I feel like, I feel like the universe is acknowledging you may have gone through a very difficult time, a connection or a situation, or just in general. There was just difficulty kind of getting through some things, but also there was also jealousy. There was a lot of challenges and competition taking place. And, I feel like the universe is acknowledging that, something was broken, but, it's kind of like either fix it or build it, build it, build it again is something, excuse me, I'm thinking about in terms of the sun. Because I feel like, oh my gosh, I keep pausing to clear my throat. I just feel like there's just a lot of capabilities here, but it's just like you have to start with being open and honest with yourself, okay? So I feel like there's just a lot of introspection in this reading for you more than anything, really. I feel like we are talking about a past energy for the most part. For those of you, if there's somebody new that's coming through, I feel like, it's somebody that you're going to be thinking and believing is your soulmate, because they're going to come back. They're going to come in with a lot of background, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. I mean, they could be obviously older, not older than you, but older in age. So they've lived it, they've gone through it, and so somebody's coming your way. I mean, you could have been waiting not for nobody, and somebody's coming, but this waiting has, you've kind of grown so much, Capricorn. I see it all over this reading, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some word thoughts. This could be reflective of your life, you, the person you're thinking about, the person coming your way, or the person that's thinking about you. All right, so we have, you make me want to do bad things. We have, listen to your heart. I worry about us a lot. My life started when I met you. We have sex. We have 2 15s, 2 7s. I think we should slow down. We also have the 1 cup, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is here. All right, something new, something new. Maybe I just want space. All right, so I feel like I kind of know who's calling what here and from which era it's coming from. Capricorn. All right, so if you enjoyed this reading, I appreciate it. If you would like the video for me, subscribe, especially if you're new. Hit the notification bell, Capricorn. I'm going to pull one final self-love, self-healing message for you. And your word is letting go, Capricorn. If you want to type that in the comments, claim this reading, feel free to do so. Also, your message is letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. Amen, Capricorn. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.